I'm feeling something today. Yeah, I'm feeling a little Undertale. I want to make sure. Is this too loud? Hold on, I need to check something. Hold on, I need to check something. It's pretty loud. Okay, yeah, it's pretty loud. I need to turn it down. Okay, I think that's better. Still pretty loud, man. I had this like at nothing. Okay, I think that's better. Still pretty loud, man. I had this like at nothing. Okay, there we go. No, it's pretty good. Okay. All right. It might get caught in a full loop there, but we'll see. All right. But I'm in the mood for some Undertale music. You know, I've never completed this game. I've like watched like a ton of playthroughs of it, of like random people and YouTubers that I like. Most notably, the Game Grumps. Their playthrough of this was truly legendary, especially Aaron finally defeating Sans. Oh man, what an awesome VOD that was. But I love the soundtrack of this so much. Uh, there's a reason why. There's a reason why Toby Fox got hired by Pokemon and Nintendo to do music for them, and it shows. All right, let's see. Before this, he was like a professional like Melee player and was like in the Smash community and all of that, and he just decided to, I don't know, do something one day, and a lot of people resonated with it. It's kind of what I want to do. All right. What are we doing today? Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta change the fucking stream title. While I'm doing that, I might as well introduce myself. Hello. My name is 10K Hours, putting in the time, so my art is no longer a crime. Trying to do two things at once, and I'm a horrific multitasker. I'm doing great. Something can't be stopped. What am I doing? Oh my god. Oh wait, no. I cannot tell you how much of a horrific multitasker I am. I need to change the background. I need to change the stream title first. Yay, I have 2 new followers this month. Edit. Today is the 7th day of Inktober. The prompt, I believe, today is drip. I'm gonna double check that. Raw clock. Little quick lag. Just a sneaky little checky do. Yep. Drip. Drip. Doonski Broonski. Alright. Yep, that has cools. Alright. Look how many places I have to have Twitch up so that I can actually see it. I need a second monitor. There's a bunch of things that I need. I want to actually get an actual microphone. I want a better headset. I want a second monitor. I want a better desk. I want a better thing to draw on. There's a bunch of stuff that I want, but you know what? For now, we're getting by and we're doing it. We're unstoppable, uncontainable, unelectable, due to what we did back in 1994. But that's neither here or there. I'm actually charging. Okay, yes, you are perfect. Beautiful. All right. Incredible. All right. I kind of want to get a little sweaty with it today. I'm meeting with some friends at 7 tonight. So, which reminds me, I need to probably text about that. If you There we go. Perfect. Alright. Alright, today's drip. I kind of want to get a little sweaty with it today. I got about 3.5 hours. Or at the very least 3 hours. I feel like I can do a lot with that. Also, one of the things that Inktober's kind of helping with is getting done with pieces quicker. Because before, like, Link and Falcarim, which is the name of the last guy that I did, they took me like months to do. Link I started before the game came out in May, and I think I finished him up in June. I started him in like April, so it took me like 2 months to do that drawing, which was so hard. And then Falcarim took me about 2 months as well. To be fair, those were a lot. Falcarim especially was an incredibly detailed piece. But I did a ton more in about the same amount of time. But having to like just push through, and yeah, I was also doing line art as well, which did significantly speed up the process. Or slow down the process, I should say. Whereas these, I'm just kind of going like, I'll have a rough sketch, and then I'll do like my main sketch, and then we'll just go from there. Okay. That probably explains why. I may have been getting a little bit too in the weeds, but we'll see how it goes. Anyways, we're getting trippy with it today. My thought for this is, speaking of rough sketches, also downloaded some new brushes for fun. I thought what this is. I do have some new brushes. Do I want to use any of these? I'm gonna give this one a try. Yeah, I like this. Alright, so my thought is this is going to deal a lot with perspective. So we're going to have like a tree or something. We got a branch coming out. You know, all of that fun stuff. And my thought is like, it's like the last leaf on a tree. And actually, I want it to be up here. I want this to have I want there to be like a lot of perspective to this. So So it's like way up. High. There's like, this is going to be really hard what I have in mind. I think it's going to push me a lot. There's like a single leaf, and we're like positioned directly underneath it. There's rain and stuff coming down, and there is a single like drop that has fallen from this leaf, and it's just taken up the entire picture. So there's going to be like some water effects on it. You're going to see like everything, like some like little dots and whatnot going straight from here to show that this is where it's coming from. And everything's going to look kind of like muddy and whatnot in the background. I have no idea how to do a water effect. I'm probably going to have to look that up. But this is my thought right now. So my plan right now is to draw the tree in the background. And then put in the dot and kind of mess with everything in the back and see what I can find. That's the thought as it stands. And I almost forgot something. Is that this layer? Yes, it is. Okay. I need to make my... Hold on. I don't think it's the gray. Refer only to editing layer. That's too dark. There we go. All right. Gotta tone down that white background a little bit so it's less... not quite as... Okay, yeah. So it's not quite as harsh on the eyes. All right, let's jump into this. Do I want to make this a vector layer? Nah, I'm not doing line art. We're just trying to do something. I do want to paint this though, which is going to make the fact that it's a drop of water really, really hard. Where do you want to start? Start with the tree. Is this black? On the wrong layer? There we go. All right, perfect. What did I do? Don't do that. Okay, there we go. Can I, like... How did I do that? Oh, I messed with those out, down... I messed with those there accidentally. Okay. Tree... It's gonna have a bumpy surface. There we go. What did I do bark? might be a day where I just look up a bunch of stuff. It's Saturday. I just kind of want to chill. And I'm also doing this a lot earlier in the day, so even if I don't finish this fully on stream, I'll be able to finish it later. I kind of just want to chill out and learn some new stuff today. All right, how to draw bark. Not hoe to draw bark. That is not the purpose for hoe. I don't want to do hyper realistic. I just want to do like some standard stuff. Okay. I should get the basic outline of the tree first, probably. That would be a better idea. Alright, then it's kind of just like some jagged points and whatnot. Okay. Let's give this a try. Let's get the basic outline first. Alright. And one thing I like that they did is that what's with this pen like not starting where I want it to? Right now. Right now. I don't think trees are as bumpy as I'm making them. It's more subtle. Yeah. And then going off. Maybe I don't like this pen for what I'm trying to do. Or maybe it's just how I'm trying to do it. Maybe I don't like this pen. I'm feeling kind of a sweaty Saturday. I said this a bunch of times. I'm just kind of vibing right now, if I'm going to be honest. I'm so proud of myself for... Like, what is it? I streamed last Saturday, last Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, and I didn't stream Wednesday. But I did draw that day. So... Let's see, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Up to 8 days in a row of drawing, which is something I've never really done before. I am, there's a lot of times where it's the only times I would draw were during streams, and I can tell the difference. Like when I was when I'm not drawing a lot and I'm only really doing it like doing streams and whatnot, or especially if I was like missing streams. I don't like how thick I have this pen being. I regretted this last time too. Oh, I have the eraser. But I used a pen that was too thick in the beginning. I didn't really like it. I was about to make a... Alright, so I was about to make a comment. I was like, huh, you know what? This song kind of reminds me of something that I heard in Scarlet and Violet. Duh. Just full duh moment. Toby wrote music for that. I don't know, there was like a... For some reason this song is... Like, especially like something for the school is making me think of that. Oh, wait. I forgot. Who was the person everybody was thirsting over in Scarlet and Violet? Oh, Zendatam. Oh, hey, hello, welcome. I am doing day 7 of Inktober. Drip. Welcome, welcome. I am streaming on Twitch as a way to actually learn how to draw. So I'm fairly new to this, so be kind. And I'm trying to draw a tree. Here's hoping this goes well. At least I'm not putting leaves on this one like the last one. Oh, goodness gracious. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna keep this thickness. I need to keep that thickness. You know what I mean? Maybe for like the outside ones. I just... And then the more inside we get, go with a... What am I doing with this? This is one of those moments where I'm like, how do trees work? Is it going to be kind of going all over each other? This is looking more and more like a hand. You know what, I might keep it. And then, you know what, I think I'll have this... I think I'll keep this, but I'll have it like disappear behind this branch. Because it's not, a tree's not going to grow down, other than roots. So one of these more offshoots is going to be above, like the thicker stuff down below. Of course, it will grow. No, all the new growth is going to be always more near the top. Because the stuff near the bottom is always going to be the branches that have been around for the longest, because they will have had the most opportunity to kind of spread out and get big. It's not going to grow anything down below. It's too thick. I do not know how to draw trees. Why did I choose a tree? Every time we get that hatching, I always want to use it a little bit. I really like that hatching. I actually really want to use it for some shading. Man, I really don't like this. Why don't I like this? Okay, I know why I don't like this. Because it doesn't... Because trees don't do that. They're gonna like taper out a little bit. It's like hands on hands. Alright, I like that more. Okay. Okay. This is another one of those things where the more I like mess around with it, the more I'm like, oh, I'm seeing things that I like here. Okay. Alright. What is... Alright. There we go. Oh my gosh, I'm sitting here. And for some reason, some of the stuff that I was doing, well, because it was a giant tree. I just got reminded of the Halig tree from Elden Ring. Man, it took me forever to beat Melania. I had to like change around my build so much. And I could only do it with help from other people. I was able to get her like to her second form, and I got really good at dodging the waterfowl dance. But pure cheese was the only way that I could even get her to the second form. I had a faith and intelligence build. Which is not the most optimal, especially after they nerfed the Sword of Night and Flame. But I had fun. I just wanted to cast as many spells as possible, and I was a little wizard boy. I had a good time. but man, Melania was hard. I got, especially because casting spells, there's usually like such a delay and you gotta really commit. So the best thing I found was actually, oh, what is it? It was that Ice Breath. That was like a good way to stun her and do some good damage. But her attacks like sped up, and I could like cheese her in the first part, but her attacks sped up so much in the second half of the fight that I couldn't really, it was never really like a good opportunity to do like some damage. And I was just spending all of my time like dodging and trying not to die from Scarlet Rot. Alright, there we go. This tree's looking better. I'm not here. What? Oh no, this is memory. Okay. By the way, if ever you're having a bad day, like one of my favorite songs of all time, that's just like the ultimate, like, you know what? Things are good. Pick you up is the, I forget it, yeah, it's a song that's actually just named Undertale. I think it plays like during one of the endings. I don't remember which one, but fucking that song's awesome. It's such a good like, because it starts off this same way right here, but then it just like keeps building. And it's like, it's got like a hopeful end to it. It's so good. Like, it's a really good like, you know what, things are gonna be alright song. Man, I've actually been wanting to listen to this for a while. I've had these songs stuck in my head. I'm so glad I'm doing this today. I was feeling like I was going to listen to the same spooky music all month, but that's not turning out to be the case. And it doesn't have to be the case. Alright. I'm racing. This is where I want it to be, yeah. I should have put all this on a different layer from the actual tree itself. One of these days I'll learn to put stuff on different layers to make my life easier. Today's not that day. Of course, I don't mind zooming way in on certain parts, which is both good and bad. Alright, now to draw a single leaf. It's gonna be dripping too, so it needs to. Ah, no! You grabbed the wrong tool! Man, I love the undo button. Alright. Alright, so something I might do first. Alright, we don't really need that anymore. Is I think I'm going to color this tree first. I made a mistake, I just realized. Oh wait, I had this set to refer to just the reference layer. This is eventually going to become the reference layer, so I can just set it at that. There we go. Yeah, I want to color this tree because I'm going to do... I'm going to do some bark. And I don't want to have to then color in each of the bark individually, because that sounds awful. There we go. All right. Oops, nope, don't want that. Oh my god, I did all this on the reference layer. I'm an idiot. Okay, there we go. Wanted to do that on this layer, like a non-idiot. Okay, there we go. Oh wait, I undid setting this as a reference. All right, there we go. Much better, okay. All right, there we go. Is this the one that's the Tem Village? Yep, Temi Village. Yeah. Oh, I had sent the Tem in there. Apache's not run for this. That's alright, though. Hold on, I'm gonna do something. I need to fix this area down here. Because it's this branch that's kind of messed up. I think I need to fix this before I move on. Alright. Oh, wrong color. Here we go. Oh wow, that filled things in pretty nicely, honestly. Okay, perfect. And one thing I like about Toby Fox is he seemed to have saved his best bops for like the hardest parts of the game, which is a good thing, because if you're going to be hearing the same music a bunch as you like continually retry a part because you keep failing, it's very helpful if that music is good. Oh man, I'm on the reference layer. Oh wait, no, I actually want to be on this layer. Hold up a second. There we go. I think that's it. Now I can kind of fill stuff in with impunity. Yeah, there we go. All right, okay. I've kind of given up on all pretenses of doing like a black and white version. Let's go back down to this layer. I'm not gonna do water. I gotta figure out bark first, though. Oh, the bark's also gonna be fun because I'm doing like some crazy perspective stuff, so the bark's gonna be like way bigger down here. And I think I want to do a different layer for bark, if I'm gonna be honest. And then it needs to get like smaller as it goes up. Okay. Yeah. Actually, I think it needs to be a little thicker. No, undo. I like those. Okay, there we go. My button to undo is right next to my button to zoom out. Alright. Alright, there we go. It actually is starting to look like bark. And now I want to go down a little bit in brush size, because I need the lines to actually be getting smaller as we go up to help with the like illusion of it being farther away than it is. I'm making them bigger. That's the opposite of what I need to be doing. There we go. I'm so glad I put this on a different layer from everything else and didn't put it back in the reference layer. Yeah. And how detailed do I want to get with this? I want to get sweaty today. Like, I haven't been very sweaty about these the last couple days, and I actually really want to get sweaty today. Because I got some time. Like, I got some good sleep. It's Saturday, I don't got anything else going on. Let's get sweaty and go all out. Because if it starts to come with something like, just like whatever every day, then I'm gonna quickly lose steam and not want to do this anymore. But if it's every once in a while, I'm just like, you know what, let's just really send it today. That's gonna help a lot. Yeah, I'm glad I went with this soundtrack today. Another thing I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to go back through and like add like things like that. Like add little like bits on top of each of these as well. Bark is hard. Bark be hard, yo. Why is this bark so hard? Who's hardening the bark? Problem is also this is gonna take longer the higher up I go. Oh man, the branch itself is gonna be like pretty consistent. That's gonna take forever too. Yeesh. Alright, well, I said we're getting sweaty, so let's sweat it up. Let's sweat it out. It is really coming together though. Like, me actively trying to make them smaller as they go up really does help with the perspective a lot, actually. Holy crap, it does. What was that one? I don't like that one. How can I compare this to some other trees that I've done in the past? Oh man, really early on. If I can find that. I did some trees that were real shite. trying to do some background work. I found that I don't really like doing backgrounds. I much prefer drawing characters and people. Also times like this that I regret how big I've been making my canvases lately. Oh man, these are gonna be so fun to go back and fix. Oh my gosh. Almost up to the top though. The hard part's gonna be the actual, like, branch. Actually, no, I think this is going to be the harder part. One of these days, if I ever start doing challenges, that would be when I actually have like an audience, though, which I don't. I stream to myself pretty much, except for like 1 or 2 people. I need to up my Twitch game a little bit. Part of the reason is that my channel kind of sucks. There's nothing on it. If it wasn't for all the videos streams I was doing, it looked like a dead channel because it doesn't have a banner or a background or anything. It's been months. It's been we're about 2 weeks away from 9 months. What was that, my 3/4 of a year? I think that's what I'm going to do after this. Like, November and December is just going to be, it's going to be some fun stuff, but it's also going to be me just updating my stream channel, like coming up with like a banner and a background and stuff like that. Or honestly, there's some stuff that I can put in there already. Ah, no, that's the eraser. Man, I think I'm making them too small. Well, no, I really want that sense of perspective, though. Ah, it really works, though. Ah, alright, let's get sweaty. Come on, pump that iron. Feel that sweat, feel that burn. Oh, yeah. Then you can go back to and you can erase all the little nibs. I should have made this a vector layer so I can erase the nibs easy. Man, vector layers are great for nib deletion. Oh, I love this one. I like that he saved all the best bits for the bosses, not that one. This one. Where's that? Okay. This reminds me of when I've tried to do like scales on like creatures before in the past. Yeah, that reminds me. Drawing and art is always something that I would put way too much time into when I had it for like an assignment or something like that for school. Why did I never think to actually like, hey, maybe I should start doing this? Oh, that's right, I was playing video games. Darn video games. I'm honestly trying to do those less these days. I got really into Vampire Survivors though. Oh, that was a good game though. And Baldur's Gate. I don't know, I'm just kind of feeling like I've wasted a lot of my life on video games. And there's a lot of... I think it's because there's things that I want to do and there's passions that I have, but I kind of see myself as behind in those because I'm just starting now when I'm in my 30s. Although that's not really the case. Like, 30s is absolutely fine to start off, especially in your early 30s. But, yeah, whatever. I think it's because I know there are people that are like, they've been doing art and stuff for like, hell, in their 30s, they've been doing art and stuff for like decades at that point. I just feel so far behind that. Because I am, but at the same time, that doesn't also mean that I can't catch up. Or I can't do my own thing and still make something good. That doesn't make any sense. Switch to 3. Also don't want to make them too small, or else everything up at the top is just going to be utterly minuscule. Should have made this a vector layer so I could get rid of the nibs. Alright, I think around here I'm gonna... Actually, no, I think around like here I'm gonna switch to the 3. And I got so much more to do. So I want it to be right about here. Alright, so actually hold on. I'm just gonna put these on different layers so I can get rid of them later. Easy. It's also a good time to practice using my shoulder. Oh, what's that shape? I don't like that one. go. Alright, we can start making some of these a little smaller around in here. They kind of help the transition better to the smaller ones. Cutting them off just a little bit. There we go. Also, with how much I've been drawing, I can, like, feel it in my whole arm and shoulders. And especially my wrists. Funnily enough, I can feel it in my right wrist, surely. But, funnily enough, the wrist has been bothering me the most. Wow, I've been at this for, like, an hour already. Wow. Time flew by. Is my left wrist, because I messed it up years ago. I've been at this for an hour and 5 minutes, actually. Holy shazbots. Alright. These can be last of the forms. Can you hear my upstairs neighbors? There used to just be like one guy up there, but I think his daughter moved in with him. Or they're just staying there for like a few days or something. Although it's been like 2 weeks at this point. Here we go. I love this song. It's the boss songs that are always like the best. Glad he did that. I've never beaten this game myself. What? Oh yeah, now I remember why I stopped. Because for some reason my version on Steam, I would play through and I would get to like, it was very early on. it was right after like the armored dogfight, like in the snowy section at the very beginning of the game. I think it was before you even like get to the village, or it was like after the village. I see. I played through once. And I think I got past Papyrus, but then like years later I tried again, and whenever I'd get to like the armored dogfight before we even get to like Snowden, it would always crash right after that fight. Like I was trying to go for, I'm trying to go for a pacifist run, and you can't get that. Like your first playthrough, it's always got to be a. It's always got to be a whatever it is. A neutral route, but anyways, I was trying to do it like as pacifist as I could, so I could learn that. But for some reason, it just kept crashing for me after I did that. I think I even tried to go like non-pacifist, and it would still crash for me. And I was like, well, I think I even tried to like reinstall it, and it still was like crashing at that part. It was on the same computer too, so I just kind of gave up. I might try it again. Although it's one of those things where it's like, I mean, I've seen the game. I've seen pretty much everything the game has to offer. I've watched the Game Grumps do a playthrough of every single path. But you know what? It might be one of those things where I need to actually do it for myself. It's not like it's a long game. I just hope I don't get sucked into Terraria and then that new Spider-Man game that's coming out in a bit. And that first one was so good. And this one looks like they like went even harder, which is fantastic. It's what you want to see. You can kind of see where I need to make some of these smaller. I love how the elevator is like on the soundtrack. Oh, I might re-listen to this part. I love this song so much. So good. Ever having a bad day? Throw this song on. Especially if music can affect your mood like it can mine. And make you feel good because it starts out kind of low, and then for something about the piano in the back, it just has this like hopeful quality to it. I don't know what it is, but I love that. It's starting to look more like teeth. There we go. wonder if I've ever accidentally like made two of these look exactly the same without realizing it. Probably. And this is gonna suck to erase and go back and get all the nibs for. Also, the good thing is that like this is one of the longer songs too. Alright, now I want these to be going a little bit more out. Alright, and then... boop. Get rid of that line, because that's going to be a cutoff for when I go down to a smaller brush size. I have the eraser still. Wait, no. Ta-da! Alright, let's finish off areas. You know what? I can't believe I'm spending all this time on this. Because a lot of this is going to get covered up later. And like, mushed around and have like an effect put over it. Because I want it to look like it's underwater from the drop. But it's alright. I'm putting so much work into this. Oh gosh. Let's see, I'm still gonna have 2 hours left. Can I finish this in 20 minutes? Probably not. But I really don't have a ton to do after this. Well, I'm gonna have some shading. Actually, I kind of want to do all... I want to make this look as good as possible and then put... Let's see, the background in the sky, I need to make gray. I'm gonna need to shade a bunch of this. Hold on, I'm gonna do something. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, I love this part so much. We're gonna listen to it again, because I have control. Man, I'm glad I colored this first. This would have been a righteous pain to color if I had not done that first. Holy shit, would that have been awful. Well, I probably could have done it on the reference layer itself. That's probably what I would have done. Just to make my life so much easier. My hair's super greasy today. I need to wash it tonight. But I'm trying to... I wash my hair too much, so I'm trying to, like... retrain my scalp to not produce as much oil by washing it less. Because I got long hair now. And I want it to look good, instead of the frizzy mess it usually is. Even though I still get compliments on it when it's a frizzy mess. If I'm gonna be honest, one of the reasons why I have my long hair is because A, I like it. But one of the reasons why I like it is because I get compliments on it. I'm really gonna go through and get rid of all these little nubs. I don't think it's gonna be necessary. A lot of them are gonna be covered up anyways. Oh man, this is so much work I'm putting into this. And I'm glad I started putting music behind here. That actually helps me too. I used to listen to podcasts while I would do stuff like this. I have a bunch of podcasts I'm still subscribed to. I'm so behind on all of them. I've gotten just like this... I still love them. But I've gotten like this huge, like... I don't know. I guess I'm kind of into Twitch right now. Watching streams, things like that. Alright, we're gonna... got a little sunflower right there. There we go. That'll be an Easter egg for me and me alone. There we go. Ah, no, I wanted to zoom out. Alright. Now it's time for... Gotta move on past Until. That's probably my favorite. That's probably my favorite song from the blah blah blah, I can't talk. Soundtrack, that's what I'm looking for. Holy guacamole. I love that song. If you're ever having a bad day, give that one a listen. Especially if music is known to cheer you up. I don't think music affects everybody the same way. I think it has to do with it has a lot to do with like how your brain's built. Oh, there's some other good ones. I love how at the beginning it was super chiptune-y, but as you get closer to the end, it like takes on like a more orchestral theme. This actually really does look good. Man, sometimes it pays to get sweaty with stuff. It's gonna get real granular up in here. I'm not looking forward to that. It's already very granular over here. And I'm kind of going quick through a bunch of this. Ah. This is gonna be a lot of fun to shade. And then immediately cover with blue. How do I make something look like water? That's the part I'm like trying to figure out. Because I think I should start thinking about that right now. Oh, this is a very good song. Apparently this got ruined on the internet somehow. I don't know how, and I don't want to know how. But I was watching oh gosh, what was it? Oh wait, not this song. It was the actual, yeah, the actual like full version, which I think is this part. Yep, it's this part. Apparently this got ruined somehow on the internet. I don't know how. I just know, what was that? I was watching an Alphared video. It had Jaden animations in it, and they were, I think it was when they did like multiplayer Undertale, because she was in that video. And they were talking about how this song got ruined. I don't know how, and I deeply do not want to know how. I'm the kind of person where if someone says, don't look it up, I then don't look it up. Because I don't want to know. Ignorance truly is bliss about certain things. I wonder if drawing can help with playing video games. Like, does getting better with small movements like this translate it all to like being able to shoot in like, I don't know, Apex or Fortnite or something like that? Probably not, but we'll see. Yeah, because it's entirely different muscles. Like, it's either right here in the wrist or like up around it here. Or mostly it's going to be like these muscles around it here that are most often affected by that. I still have this entire branch to do. This better look good, because I still have a ton left to do. What was that? Also comes to the realization that I don't have time to go through and get rid of all the nibs. If I'm ever feeling frosty, well actually, I'm going to cover up all of them anyway, so it doesn't really matter. What am I doing? None of those were things that should have stayed in. I'm trying to, like... I think this song's got me... I'm, like, more frantic. I also don't want to be spending forever on this. Especially something we cover up most of it anyways. Also, the bark on the branch is going to be a little thinner than the bark on the main part of the tree. Just kind of out of necessity. How many of these have I done? It's so many. It's probably... Like, I got this streak going pretty quick. Alright. Time is at 5 o'clock. Dang. Alright. Start kind of spreading these out as they get up. Also because I'm tired of doing this. And, oh, what was I doing? Hitting the button. And I hope one day to have a pin that does not have a button on it that I can hit randomly. That will then do random things. So all of this is going to be covered up. Alright, and then what I can do is I can just kind of delete that, because we don't need it anymore. No mo. Alright, I'm going to hit this area up here. This is going to be like real light, small, and far away. Trying to be like small. This is definitely not because I'm getting lazy and just trying to speed up this process. Not at all. It's a perspective trick, I swear. Where things get more difficult to see the further up you get, so they get kind of more blurry and spread apart. It's absolutely what this is. And more indistinct. Oh yeah, that's absolutely what this is. And while that may be true, I'm absolutely lying. I just hope it gives off that effect, if I'm going to be honest. Oh boy, here we go. I want to be done with this tray! Please! Alright, if I ever decide to draw trees in the future, I need to have a more shorthand for them. Alright, see now that actually doesn't look terrible. Although, I think if I was to go with that, I need to make it more indistinct around here rather than up there. It doesn't look terrible, and I can live with it. And I'm going to cover almost this entire thing with water anyways. Now I just got the branch, this freaking branch. Oh, boy. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Ugh. Oh, this is... Gonna make my life a little easier. Burn my life into pieces. Feels like I'm running out of ink. This is digital art. It's not possible. It's not possible. Can you tell the difference between these and these over here? And how I'm just looking to be done with this? Jeez. What am I doing for dinner tonight? I think I know I'm doing for dinner. I'm gonna make a quiche. Got all the stuff to do it, and I just need to do it. I only got all the stuff with the pie crust, but I can get that easy. Too lazy to make my own pie crust. Why do that when I can just buy one? How much further do we have to go? Not too much. This is a lot easier than it has been up until now. Especially now that I'm caring less about what these look like. Alright. How much of this do I want to do? Alright, I have about 2 hours and 50 minutes. I've only been at this for an hour 45. I'm pretty far. I just need to finish this out. And then I gotta figure out how to do the water and the clouds still. That's the fun part. Come on, 10K, you can do it. This might be monotonous, it might be very slow. But don't give up. Be inspired by the music. It's one of your favorite soundtracks. I might change to something different after this. Who am I kidding? This is what the mood I'm in. I feel like when I was in high school, like writing all those essays out. Listen here, you. It's just you and me against this tree. And instead of punching it like you can in every other game to get wood, which is wildly inaccurate, because who the hell can punch a tree? There's probably, actually, there probably is some people, like some monks or somebody who actually can, like, punch a tree down eventually. Probably have to be certain types of trees. But I'm sure there's some people that can do it. There we go. This is the kind of music I needed. Also, I'm not going to try to have a death grip on the pen. Just keep it like nice and light. Alright, we're making progress. How much left do we have? We're about, I would say about 2/5 done with the tree. Okay. Well, the main part of the tree. And we still got the branches, but they're not going to have as many... They're not going to have as much bark on them. Man, it was this sound specifically, like the guitars specifically in Scarlet and Violet. I was like, yep, this is the Toby Fox track. Man, can you imagine doing that? I wonder what that's like. Because he clearly made Undertale and then like Deltarune with like a dream and a passion in mind, but he's doing all this stuff for like other things, like music for Pokemon and things like that. Like that's huge. But I wonder if he ever feels like, hey, like this stuff is amazing and like a dream come true, but it's also like putting my other dreams on hold. Or if it's like, hell nah, I get to do all of this, so it doesn't matter if this other stuff is getting put on hold, because this is also pretty insane, and I'm super glad to be doing this as well. I don't know. Oh yeah, this is the reprise. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Oh yeah, also, how am I gonna do the freaking clouds? I have no idea. Do I have a brush for that? I got like a watery brush. I have like some smoke texture brushes that I could probably use for clouds. Oh. I'm glad this branch gets a little bit thinner as it goes up. That's a good thing, because I needed that. We're so close! Man, I hope this is worth it. And nobody looks too closely at this, or can look too closely at this, honestly. I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, I like tweet out these pictures and I put them on Instagram. I don't think anyone in the world has ever seen them besides me and like the 1 to 3 people that watch my streams. And I did show one of mine to my friends. I honestly just need to tell them. Like, I haven't even told my friends that I do this. Jeez. I can see that if you're doing something embarrassing on Twitch, like, I know there's a bunch of VTubers that don't tell their friends and family what they're doing. Because that can be kind of embarrassing, but... And there's some that do. Like, what is it? I know Zentreya, she's one of the more popular ones. I heard her say that literally nobody in her family or her friends know that she does that. Although I think I picked a much easier thing. If... Let's see, I've been doing this for a year. And not a soul watches me. No, for 9 months. So if ever lightning strikes, I think I just gotta make my channel look a little bit better, honestly. Maybe get a green screen. I don't know. Although all that stuff really isn't necessary. I have plenty of streamers that don't have that stuff. Well, I'm thinking like... But they also have like awesome backgrounds usually. Like what is it? Rubber Ross doesn't have a... green screen, but he's got like an awesome background, a cool room, great lighting and all of that. Man, I'm glad I'm finally doing this. Holy shit. I wonder if I can Inktober for the entirety of next year. Because some things have recently changed in my life. And I now have a lot more free time. And a lot more free and open nights. And I think I might take full advantage of that. Because before I'd only stream like 3 times a week. I might just stream more, honestly. Up my Twitch game a little bit. Stream more often. There's no reason not to, honestly. Because the more I stream, the more I'm also getting better at my art. The more I'm getting better at my art, the closer I'm getting to doing what I actually want to do. Which is to be, I guess, whatever the Western version of a mangaka is. Okay, that I actually do I have to raise because it's outside the bounds. What is the Western version of a mangaka? It would all be online too, because it's not like I would print it. So I guess that would just make me a webtoon artist. Cool. I think we're getting close to the meme song. When is it coming up? Oh, it's the menu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's like 7 more songs, but they're pretty quick. Or are they? And I'm just insane. There's about 15 minutes left. And 3 of those are Megalovania. The longest song is by far the one that's just named Undertale, which is my favorite. I actually really like longer songs. What was it? Oh, what was the name of that band? I've completely forgotten. It was the band that does Sail. The Sail song. Shit. Sail! Bum 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 bum. What was the name? What is the name of that band? This is gonna drive me crazy. AWOL Nation, that's what it was. On the same album that has Sail, Megalithic Symphony, they have a... Yeah, they have like a 15-minute song called Nights of Shame. That's actually awesome. I fucking love it. And then, oh, and then at the end, they had a bunch of remixes of the song Sail. And there's one remix that's so good. I prefer it to the regular version. Anyways, so Gosh, AWOL Nation, Young the Giant. Man, I'm getting really nostalgic. All right, I'm getting really nostalgic before I discovered podcasts for all the music I listened to on long car rides. Group Love, The Killers, Mumford & Sons, Muse, obviously, Naked and Famous, OK Go, Sleeping at Last, Vampire Weekend. Those are some of my favorite road trip musics. I haven't listened to a lot of those in forever, years even. I started listening to some music recently. Music's also really good for inspiration. I often find that I think of some of my best ideas while listening to music. I have an idea for an entire series that was birthed out of the album Black Holes and Revelations by Muse. Especially Knights of Sidonia and... oh gosh, what was the name of that last song? That's gonna drive me insane. Glorious. Yeah, Knights of Sidonia and Glorious. Those two songs together brought together a bunch of separate ideas into one cohesive thing in my mind. Alright, I'm gonna start spreading these out a little bit down here. Oh, we're getting so close. I want to try to be done with this. Alright, so after this... oh man. Alright. Let's hit some little things. Come on, we're getting so close. Alright. After this, I think I'm going to figure out the sky, because it's supposed to be rainy. So it's going to be a dark, gray, cloudy sky. How about I do a cloud? I feel like I should do that in more of like a painterly style. Because a cloud with like a hard edge around it doesn't seem quite right to me. So close. Done almost this whole tree. It's so freaking close. You might be asking yourself, why are there not a whole lot of leaves in this tree? That's intentional. There we go. There's another Bob too. Then it gets like whoever set this up, they did like a fantastic job. It started off at like the beginning, but like a bunch of the, especially like some of the best songs, especially ones that you would only encounter like at the end of like the Pacifist or the Genocide runs, they put those at the very end. And then they put like the Goodnight song at the end. Credit to Toby Fox. Alright, there we go. Now let's figure out the sky. Cloudy sky. Rainy sky. Not how to rainy sky. How to draw rainy sky. Not rainy sky. Sky. Oh, I like that. This is going to take a few layers. Alright, we're staring straight up. Okay, so it looks like there's going to be... I think there's going to be a gradient here. I'm going to play around with some gradients. New correction layer, gradient map. No, I want to apply it to just this layer. How do I make a gradient map that applies to just this layer? Oh, I love gradient maps. They do some fun stuff. Oh. I didn't know it was that smart. Now, if I could just get this to apply to just this layer. I don't know how to do that, though. And then it will still, it's not like it's going in between. Like, I'm doing something wrong with my gradient layers, and I have no idea what the fuck it is. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing with gradient layers. Like, they don't go over everything like normal. I feel like I'm doing something so wrong, and I don't know what. Gosh, can you hear my neighbors upstairs? They're so loud. Or maybe I'm thinking about this wrong. Here it is. The meme song. There's a reason it became a meme song, though. It's just fucking good. You know what? Fuck it. Here's what we're gonna do. Watery brush. I'm on an entirely new layer. Wait, what? Why is it not doing any color? What? Why is it not... Why is there no color? What? Why? I don't understand. Is it putting it underneath here? What? What? I don't have this layer locked or something, do I? What is happening? What's happening? Okay, there it goes. Why is this one? Okay, that's not nearly what I want. Okay, but why is this one not coloring? I don't understand what you're doing. I don't understand. Okay, so the opacity set to... Okay, this is actually probably more what I want anyways. Oh. We don't want it quite that big. Oh my gosh. Can you hear? Oh. This child upstairs. This is actually exactly what I want. Oh, no, did not want it like that. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what I wanted. Holy shit. I don't even know what else I need to do. That looks perfect. Actually, okay. Okay, I'm good with that. I'm trying to think, do I do anything else? No. Oh. Yeah, it looks like we're not meeting tonight. Man, I don't know anything else to do here. Okay, that's great. All right, then we need to do some shading on this tree because it looks too bright. Okay, and then we're going to do. All right, and then we want to set the opacity to like 20. Why? What is happening? Do I have these like locked or something? Oh, no, wait, that's because it's gonna be underneath it. Duh. I need to put this here. There we go. Okay. Doy McCoy. Grab that. Set this back to 100. But instead it has that color. Oh, no, that... Fuck. That undid that. Didn't I get something for shading? I feel like I recently got something for shading. Not recently, like I got... Specifically like a shading brush. What does this do? Oh, I see. Okay, that's more for skin though. Okay. Here are now multiple children running as fast as they can upstairs. All right, so if I click to the layer below, can I? Nope, I can't. Beautiful. Click to the layer below. Yeah. Click to the layer below. All right, and then boop a doop a doop a doop boo. Go back up to like here. Oh wait, the music stopped. Fetch. Fetch a kiss. Do I want to go with this one, or do I want to switch over to something else? I think I want to switch over to something else. Oh, here's gonna be a fun one. Yeah. Is that coming through on the stream? Hold up. It might not be coming through on the stream. Oh, this is super loud. Oh, that's because I have it super loud. Okay. Yeah, we need to switch it to... Yep, that... Okay, perfect. Man, I tell you what, Undertale and Hollow Knight are two games where good gameplay, good characters, and good soundtrack will take you very far. It's almost like even if you have a small team and not a lot of money, as long as you make something that's, you know, good, it doesn't matter. Man, shading always helps so much. It's always like so surprising. Also, there's some weird stuff with the proportions of this tree that I am just now noticing. Oh wow. Any message back? I thought this was gonna be like a... Okay. Alright. Now it's time to figure out the Watua, the Weedy. How to draw... Water drop. Okay, so it's the shading around. It's the highlights. Alright, because now... Actually, hold on. This thing is going to need to be on top of pretty much everything. What color do I have? No, we don't need that. Alright, I'm gonna hide this because I can't see the... What is on this layer? Nothing. What's on this layer? That. This actually needs to be like the top layer then. Okay. Oh. Okay. And also, I just ended up having some more time to do this, because it turns out we're not meeting at 7. I was meeting with some friends because a Pathfinder game that I was a DM for on Fridays. If you don't know what Pathfinder is, it's a TTRPG in the same veins as uh, in the same veins as my brain isn't working. In the same veins as Dungeons and Dragons, and it had been going for quite a while, but it ended up falling apart, unfortunately. So the biggest thing is going to be everything here needs to be. Okay, we actually need like this color, like a bluish, but everything here needs to be at like a low opacity. This is actually really hard. Let's start with this. Yeah. Because we're gonna need to be able to see everything through this. Actually, I have an idea. Alright, we want to refer only to editing layer. Did that change the settings on this? Hold up. Oh yeah, something about that changed the settings. Okay. Perfect. Actually, hold up. Oh wait, I have an idea. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off from being the reference layer. I'm gonna make this the reference layer, and then I'm gonna make a new layer. And I'm gonna have this refer to other layers, refer to only the reference layer. Yep, perfect. That's exactly what I want. Alright, and now I can do stuff in here. And I can lock the transparent pixel, so that way I can eventually, like, hide the line. Yep, okay. Perfect. Actually, hold on. Let me put this back in. Yes, okay. It's gonna make it a lot easier to be able to see. Okay. We need something that's... Actually, we're just gonna take just a white at like opacity 40. Because this is going to be a bunch of like different colors, and then this one we're also going to take it like opacity 60, so it's just like, oh, it's that same color though. We need like a darker color. Yeah, like this one at like opacity 40. Let's see how this looks. Oh, hey! This looks a bit good. You got your YouTube tab on top of your art. Oh, it's easy to see. Oh no, whoops. Why did I make that visible? Oops, there we go. Thank you. The music isn't too loud, is it? I'm trying to mess around with that and make it good. Nice to see you. Thank you for letting me know about that. Whoops. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm trying to go with today being drip. My thought was a tree viewed through a drop of water. No, the volume is fine. That's totally okay. Let's see. Okay, there's something I'm not liking about this. I want to go with like... I've made something very difficult for myself. Ah, what did I do? I accidentally grabbed that. And then... Man... I'm gonna kind of be fumbling myself through this one. Then I also need some way to like distort everything that's underneath. That's the fun part. If I do this, does that distort the things that are underneath? No, I feel like I'm gonna need to apply like something to this layer. Oh, no, 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 what is this? As like, unfortunately gave up on Inktober. I got busy and fell behind a few days. Yeah, no, I get that. I got lucky and I got extremely lucky and some things opened up in my schedule. So I was able to keep up with it. And then it was... I feel like there's a way to... Oh man, how have I done this before? Oh wait, hold on. Distort. Will it do it just within like this area? What is this? Oh wait, hold on. How do I get it to do that for everything that's underneath? Oh, that's super cool. I wish you could see... Oh, I wish you could see the menus I'm messing with. Okay. I'm in like the ripple distortion. Okay, that's cool, but it's a little too much. Okay. Radius? That doesn't seem to really affect much. Shape? It's not affecting much. I like that. That adds a lot of dimensionality to it. But I want to be able to like distort the things that are. I want to be able to distort the things that are on the layers below it inside of it. You know what I mean? I sent you my dodge prompt the other day. Oh, sweet. I got as far as dodge. That ripple is awesome. Thanks. There's got to be a way to distort the stuff that's underneath, though. That's the thing I'm thinking. Artistic mosaic. Blur. Oh wait, is it Gaussian blur? Oh. I like that a little bit less like that. Okay, that Gaussian blur is what I was looking for before. But I wonder if... I can do this with like a selection underneath as well. So if that means if I go back down to like... I might have to put a few of these layers together. Also, what's on this layer? Oh, I kind of like it without that hard line in there. Kind of. What's on this layer? That's an important layer. Okay, and then this is just that. Okay. So I'm gonna try something. I can always undo if I need to. So I still want to click to the layer below. No, that's not what I wanted. No! I zoomed out. I didn't want to do that. Click to the layer below. Okay. Although I have a question. If I merge these two, will it bring those lines back in? Or will they just be gone forever? Looks like they're gone forever. Okay. I'm gonna be very adventurous here. And I'm gonna try to merge all of these together. And then on this layer, try to do like a little distortion thing. Should I try to ripple these too? No, I should not. All right. Let's see. Oh no. Oh no. Nope, none of this is what I want. Okay. Man, artistic? What's this? What is it doing? Man, I just want to... Oh, you know what? Hold on. They're all on one layer together. I'm making this difficult. Maybe if I... Alright. Okay, this might be what I need to do. Also, can you hear my neighbors upstairs? They're so loud. I don't know why, but they decided to just start running around like crazy today. No, that's not quite what I want either. Maybe just like a little like really light blend over it. No, that's not what I want either. Maybe a blur. That's getting closer, but I still want there to be like a little bit of distortion too. I'm wondering how to do that. That might just be... No, maybe it's not a blender I want then. It seems like the most... Let's see. Oh, so to sort something underneath is difficult. You might want to watch a video on displacement maps. That's how you warp a texture without a shape. Oh. You can also use a filter called plastic wrap that gives you literal plastic. All of my knowledge is from Photoshop. This program looks similar to maybe these things down there. I can hear an occasional foot on the ceiling. It's not too disturbing. Have you tried the smudge tool? Smudge tool? I'm sure I have a smudge tool somewhere. As the fingerprint tool. Actually, that might be the best one. I just probably got to play around with the settings a bit. Like, make it really big. And then play around with the settings on it. Like, turn down the color stretch. And the opacity on it, maybe. But maybe like up the hardness? I'm not sure. Okay. We definitely want the color stretch to be up, actually. Maybe color stretch up, but opacity low. No. What if I just go like... Oh boy! I created a 3D object! Okay. Oh, I think I'm getting kind of close to what I want. Holy cow. Oh. It's too much though. Okay, so I think color stretch is too much at 100. Maybe if we tried out at 50. Well, it kind of hits everything. No, because it gets rid of too much. And also, it really lags my computer. This gives it a lot to think about. It's not bad. It's very, very close. Try making the brush smaller and following the ripples you painted. That's not a bad idea. Because I figured... I've got to be careful though, because it really... Man, maybe I need to take the opacity down, but that doesn't feel like it... It feels like it moves things a little too much. It either moves it too much or not enough. Maybe that's the hardness. Actually, hold on. Let me try turning it back up and the opacity back up by turning the hardness way down. I'm a proud fuck around and find out channel, so we'll see how this goes. Whoa, that made my computer lag. It might make Clip Studio crash. We shall see. It made Clip Studio crash. Fuck. Oh, wait, no, it didn't. Oh, oh, no. Okay, all right, all right. We're going to change this, and before we go any further, I am going to save this. Oh my goodness. Holy guacamole. If I had lost this, this would have been about 3 hours worth of work at this point, about there. Or more. Yeah, almost 3 hours. 2 hours and 50 minutes. Alright. Alright. Inktober. Day 7. Day 7. Drip. All right. My other thought is that. All right, I've got that saved now. So if something bad does happen and I break my Clip Studio, at least I won't have to start completely over. Because let me tell you what, 2 hours was spent doing the bark. 2 hours was spent doing the bark. And you can see the areas where I kind of gave up. Oh, man. I just want to have, like, the littlest distortion. Where things just look, like, a little goofy. Oh, it's really thinking about it. Alright, here. There we go. I've been having more. Okay. So what I've been doing is I've just been pressing really hard and then moving it a little bit. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now what actually looks like it's underwater. And now, which layer has the drop on it? It's this layer. This stuff just looks really weird without the drop there. Alright. Because it's actually... I like the ripples, but they're a little bit too... They're a little bit too uniform. I want to like blend those together a bit. Actually, hold on. I might do the blur tool instead. There we go. There we go. Looks like a water drop fell right on the camera. Let's see. It was actually... Oh, man. This looks so messed up. It looks like one of those... It looks like... Have you ever seen... And that is better, yeah. Have you ever... Oh, it looks like those effects they do in like movies and TV shows where someone's like going crazy or they're like under drugs or something, and it does like that like pulsating fisheye effect on them. That's what this looks like. It looks like that leaf is going fucking crazy. Like, oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I think... Is there anything more that I want to do to this? I don't think so. Yeah, I think... Let's see. You can get the dodge tool and put some light back in for water highlights. The dodge tool? What's the dodge tool? I'm using something called Clip Studio, so I don't know what that is. Let's see. Sorry, people get in touch with me. Let me look this up. Dodge tool, dodge tool. Let's see. Highlight and burn tools. Okay, so this is something I would have to... Okay, hold on. I think that's a tool that I just don't have. Again, all my knowledge is from Photoshop. Yeah, that's alright. But I looked up what it was, so I should be able to download this fairly quickly, because I think this is something that's free. Highlight and burn. Is that how you spell by highlight? It's a very specific, like... There's a bunch of stuff for like highlighting hair and eyes, I see. But especially the eye ones, I think we could. Oh. Well, I found something else I'm gonna need, but I might just actually, you know what? Hold on. I have This is what I was doing earlier. Although I already did some highlights. And the sky is kind of dark too. Alright, I kind of like that. I don't know what I want to go with. No, I think I actually just want to go with this. And then it like, an opacity 50. And I want a pen that doesn't look like a sausage. Okay, there we go. Adding these highlights back in. Help or hurt? Let's see what we got after this is done. I think that helps. Yeah, there we go. Winter was great for shadows because it follows the colors of your palette. Dodge tool does the same for light. Oh! Alright, I need to see if I can find those. Like proper burn and... Yeah, like proper burn and highlight tools. Because what I've been doing so far is I will take the color, for especially for like highlights or darks, I'll take like, where's black? I'll take like the color black, I'll put it at like 20% opacity, and then I'll take the color that I want to darken, and I will... Why isn't it coloring? What's happening? Oh, that's because that's the color it already is. Right. Then I'll put like that down, and then I will eyedropper that, and then I'll go back to this and change the opacity to 100%. So now it should be doing that same color. I guess I grabbed it in another spot. But yeah, now it'll just be doing that color. That's what I've been doing up until now. That's also a good way around it, yeah, but if there's a tool that just does it automatically without me having to go through all those steps, that works too. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. Alright, but I think for now, this will be good. It looks like a water drop fell right on the lens of a camera. This tree is absolutely fucked because it gets thicker as it goes up, I realized. Like, you should be able to see, like the edge of... Why can't I draw on this tree? What is happening? What? Why? But you should be able to, like, see the edge of the tree, like, over here. Because that's one of the perspective. But it just seems to get, like, wider. And something about the way that I did the bark makes it look like it's curving around like this instead of, you know, around like this. But I could ignore that for right now. Alright. Sorry to kind of cut it off right after you get here. But I gotta go get some dinner made. and take care of some stuff before I meet up with some friends even later tonight. Because one of my plans fell through while the other ones just worked out. All right, wrong layer. It can't be the wrong layer though, because it's on the same layer as the drop. Anyways, that's we'll figure that out later. But I think this is where we're gonna be. This is where we're gonna call it. Thank you so much, Izzy, for showing up. It was good to see you too. You have a wonderful rest of your day, and hey, don't get too discouraged. Do whatever days you can. Don't have to make up for all the other ones in between. It's better to do something than nothing. All right, I will see you later. Peace.